He's consistent. He obviously knows our system. He's gotten so much better since he left Santa Cruz, and he's held like everything he just said. He's healthy. He's available and confident, knowing he's going to get an opportunity. So it's huge for us to have spark plug like that off the bench and doing it on both ends. And continue to take advantage of his opportunities. That's all we ask for. I know he's excited about the start to the season, keeping it moving. It's not beating ourselves a little bit. Obviously, they had a lot of energy coming out in the first half. They made a lot of shots. We knew they were going to be aggressive, the start to their season, and we gave up like 5 back cuts in the first half, and a couple offensive rebounds, lost a couple shooters. Once we just made them work on offense, we got some stops, turned it into transition. The ball started moving a little bit more. Guys knocked down some shots, and we kind of settled in, and carried that momentum into the fourth. So um, it's weird, like what their record is and where they've been the last year or so. You don't ever let your guard down, but they have NBA players that they played, really well in the first half, and we didn't make them earn anything. So that the score reflected that, and then things flipped in the second half. It was good, it's just lack of focus on the details of what's going to help us beat this specific team. They're heavy drivers, they're heavy cutters. Shay's obviously extremely talented offensively, and they did everything well, and we did nothing to stop it. So second half was a different story, and then the energy was still there, and the focus and the execution. And then you controlled it, the game, and you end up winning. I mean, it's huge. Obviously, with you count Lewin and Draymond, we don't have any other bigs, So it's and Belly, but he's kind of a hybrid. So it's uh it's forced us to get a little creative, and you got to use that to your advantage. Defensively, you have to be physical and fly around, use your speed, knowing that you don't have as much size, but we can play a lot bigger than we are, and then we can turn it into transition opportunities, and then on offense, way we can space the floor. Even against a team like this that was pretty physical and aggressive, we still found open shots because we can move the ball, and everybody was a threat to make a play or to knock it down. So um, it's a fun way to play. Loon's doing an amazing job. That starting lineup giving us physical presence inside, and then we can kind of switch it up as the game goes on.
Why do you feel
It's just the right thing to do. It's an important opportunity to change someone's life that deserves an opportunity to be free, and understanding the history of that specific case. But it's also more on the grand scale of just the problem of incarceration around the country, and um, the reform that needs to happen. And I know there's conversations and action and activism going on all over the country, different pockets. Um, but you have to continue to shed light on it and keep it in the national conversation as much as you can, because you do have a tendency to get distracted with so many other issues that are going on in our society. So I love the family. Their love, not just for Julius and their family member, but for what this case and can potentially mean for reform in the legal system and the incarceration system, and hopefully um, can leave an imprint on the next generation. And I know, everybody's trying to find a way to be a part of that, knowing that they're living this every single day, 24/7, 365, and you can't imagine what they're going through, what Julius is going through. So it's important.
Why do you talk to them or him?
I actually got on the phone. It was a pretty cool surprise. Family's out there, and Julius was on the phone, and I got to talk to him. I got goosebumps right now actually because that's um come out of a basketball game and you're celebrating a win in the locker room, and then you're like, what's it like in his shoes right now? Kind of, kind of checks you a little bit, give you appreciation for blessings in your life, but also the work that needs to be done. And just talking to him for 5 minutes, he's talking about basketball, talking about um, meeting up when hopefully when he's out, talking about hopefully I can say hi to his mom and sign something for his dad because of what they've been going through. You can tell how selfless he is in this whole situation. It's just crazy to think about, what he's been through over the last 2 decades. So pretty moving.